Good day everyone, this is Jenny's fashion channel. Thanks to all my amazing fans and subscribers. This channel is all about leveling up on your fashion designing skill, and today I'll be teaching you how to make a halter neck dress. So if it is what you're all about, you are definitely at the right place. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now will be a very good time for you to smash on the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's jump right in, shall we? The first thing is to draw a line as my starting point. Then I will come down by 10.5 inches for my bust line and come down by 17.5 inches for my waistline. Then add extra 1 inch for joining allowance. I'll go ahead and draw the lines. Then for the neck, I'm using 3 inches for my neck width and 3 inches for my neck depth. You can use 2.5 inches for your neck width and 2.5 inches for your neck depth if you want it to hold you on your neck, but me, I don't want it that way. I'll go ahead and connect it like this. I will come up by 1.5 inches from this point diagonally. Then I'm going to connect like this to get a perfect round curve. The next thing is to take my shoulder measurement divided by 2. My shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2, 8. I'll mark it. Then I'll go down by 1 inch from that point for my shoulder slap. Then I will connect my neck width to the shoulder slap. Then the next thing is to get my armhole length, and my armhole length is 8 inches. I will mark it and I will connect like this. I will go ahead and draw a line across the armhole line as my chest line. Then on the chest line, I'm going to take my bust measurement divided by 4. I will mark it on the chest line. So I'm going to connect that point to the neck width to give it that halter effect. The next thing is to take my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. My nipple to nipple measurement is 7 divided by 2, 3.5. I will mark it. I will mark the same thing on the waistline and the joining allowance line. I'll go ahead and connect like this. Then I'm going to come down by 1 inch from my bust point. On this point, I'm going to go in by half an inch and go out by half an inch to form a dart. I'll go ahead and connect the dart to the one I came down with. Then I'm going to take my nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2. Mine is 3.5. Then I'm going to come up from this point by 3.5. If your own is 4, you come up by 4. Then I'll mark it. Then I'll connect it to the chest line like this. Then from this point, I'll go down by half an inch and go up by half an inch to form a dart. This is to avoid gaping or being flappy on this area. I'll go ahead and connect like so. I'll go ahead and take my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance. I will mark it on the chest line and on the bust line. Then on the waistline, I will take my waist measurement divided by 4, replacing this dart here, plus 1.5 inches for seam allowance. I will mark it, and I will mark the same thing on the joining allowance. I'll go ahead and connect like this. This is all for drafting. Follow me closely. Let's cut. So guys, this is it for the front panel. It is that simple. We now move over to the back panel. I'm going to place the front panel on top of the back pattern. I will take out 1.5 inches for my zipper allowance. This is a back chest line stop. So our drafting will start from the chest line. So I'm going to go ahead and trace it out like so. I will now cut out the pattern for the back panel. I will still place the front panel on the back panel to trace out my bust line. Then I'll go ahead and draw my bust line. The next thing is to take my nipple to nipple measurement, divide by 2. I will mark it. I'll go ahead and connect it straight down like this. Then from this point, I will go in by half an inch and go out by half an inch to form a dart. I will go up by 1 inch from my bust point to extend the line. I will go ahead and connect it to the dart like this. Then on the zipper allowance, I will go in by half an inch on the waist area and connect it back like so. This is to remove any form of bulginess on the waist area, and I'll go ahead and cut it out. So guys, this is it for the front and back panel. It is that simple. The next thing is to cut out our neck cape. So I'm going to measure this our neck curve. So after measuring, I got about 6 inches for the neck curve. So I'm going to multiply it by 4. You know, this our pattern paper is not unfold. If it was unfold, by the time we open it, we'll get the complete round curve for the front panel. So it is just a single paper. So I'm going to measure this like this and multiply it by 4, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. So if I multiply 6 inches by 4, it will give me about 24 inches. So I'm going to add extra 3 inches for allowance. That's half inch will be used for same allowance for both sides. Then I will use 1 inch for hook or for button on both sides. Is that clear? So I've used the measurement to cut out my neck cape. For the depth, I use just 2 inches if it is folded. By the time I open it, it will be 4 inches altogether. Then I will go in by half an inch from this point to give it a slant shape. Then I will cut like this. Then I will go ahead and notch the midpoint of the cape to serve as a guide for fixing it on the main fabric. I'm going to fold half an inch inside like this before fixing it on the fabric. So while attaching the cape, we'll start from the center and stitch the 2 sides. Before closing up the stitching, we are going to fold half an inch inside like this before we can now close up the stitching. So guys, this is all I have for you for today. Thank you all for watching. Do it yourself and let me know how it feels like in the comment section. See you in my next video. Bye.